That's great.
Wind.
So we're down here in St. Augustine, Florida, and I'm on a recreational pond build. Um, and it's a really bitchin' project. Lots of sandstone. One of the things that is surprising me about the rock that is being used here is it's super lightweight. Stone like this back home, it's probably would weigh at least maybe twice as much. But I'm going to kind of walk you around a little bit and let you see some of the things that's going on. How many people do you think are here right now?
I'd say there's 50-ish guys, 30 to 50 people here, doing all kinds of different things. Some are bringing coffee.
I'm not bringing coffee. You guys want to see what this thing is good, what this looks like? Check it out. This is going to be an intake bay. We've got two external pumps. Both of them are Sequence Titan pumps. One of them runs at about 18,000 gallons per hour. The other one is right about 13,000 gallons per hour. And you can see that they're already daylighted on the back side of the liner over here. And what the guys are working on now in this corner off to the side of the intake bay, think of an intake bay as a large skimmer. The water's going to flow over these rocks and then bam, right down into here. Plumbing takes it around to the back side of the waterfall over here. So an intake bay, just think of it as a big low maintenance skimmer. One of the things that that we actually have a little bit of time to work on right now is just kind of getting the placement just absolutely perfect. So check this out. This rock here, it's hard to see, but you're at about 24 inches tall from the top to the bottom over here. And that's probably about 35 inches from one side over to where Sean is. It's Sean Frost. And this one over here is about 5 feet. Maybe 4. It's closer to 5. One of the things I want you to see here is how the rocks don't stack on top of each other. It looks like one rock is behind the other, so they actually kind of fall into place. Like look at these two over here. Check this out. You see how this rock that I'm on versus this one here at this angle, you see there's this gap in between the two of them. So it makes it look a lot more natural because the rocks are falling into place. There's going to be a waterfall that's going to come down off the wetland filter here. It's going to come down through this section in between this crack between these two rocks, go through this pinch point right here and drop down. There's also going to be another waterfall that's going to kind of come around over here, and you can see it's going to go through this and also fall down. And the area over here that they're working on in this corner is another waterfall that's going to wrap around this side and also come down. Lots of lighting. It's an Aquascape 3-watt light. This log is a cedar log. This cedar log is got some really cool features in it. You can't see it from here. Let me take you around the other side. Look at this. She's hollow. So if you go down to the inside of her, isn't that cool? So they're putting together a gravel beach. This corner here that's going to kind of daylight up to the edge. We're waiting for some aquaflow cells. Hey, good morning, Great River Aquatics. We're waiting for some aquaflow cells that we're going to put on top of the intake bay. And then once that's done, then we're going to finish rocking around the backside of these vaults and get that cleaned up. As you can see, there's steps going down to the bottom of the pond. And you may have noticed it earlier, but this is also going to be a block wall going over to this side and to this side. That block wall is there in place to be able to allow for a greater depth. Our water is going to be about 4 feet deep. So putting that block wall here allows the pond to stay wider, right? And not consume a whole lot of space. So we got about 50 people here. I've been working pretty good, but I decided to take a break. And it's nice to be able to have several machines running at the same time. Kind of take you over here and let you see some more of the stuff that's going on. If you have any questions, since we're live, you can go ahead and put your type your questions in down below. I'll see those and I'll try to answer those. Take you and walk you around a little bit through the grounds. Kind of a cool spot. So here we are in Florida. and I know you probably don't care to see this, but you have this Spanish moss everywhere through all these trees. You have this lush forest of ferns everywhere, and the setting could not be any more perfect than it is over here. Overall size of that pond, it's a the liner is a single piece liner. It's 40 feet by 75 feet, one single piece. And the actual size of the project is, I'm guessing, about maybe 30 by 25, maybe 30 by 25. Project sold for just under 100,000, give or take. In your neck of the woods, it'll kind of be at about that same kind of a price point. So thought I'd let you guys walk around, let you see what it looks like to have this many people working all at once. And as always, I respond 100% of all questions, comments that are left on my channel. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off of live, and if you have questions about this project or anything else that you see on my channel, please be sure to put your comments down below. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. But if you give it a thumbs down, be sure to let me know why. In the meantime, I'm Carl with Columbia Water Gardens in St. Augustine, Florida, and I'm here to remind you that having tons and tons of fun on your vacation, that really matters. Happy ponding.